even see the first redeem as spent.
What's up, everybody? Hopefully should be audible now. My green screen is awful tonight. That's okay. We'll deal with it. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Hey, to the weekend. Hope you're all well. Be caught up on everything. Some hapless butthole hunt. Hack VR with Jasmine's YouTube channel. That is crap. Live on screen. Yep. Okay. I'll get there in a second. Not doing the game yet, so just saying hello, and I'll clear all that stuff off in a minute. Some people to thank, because I saw a bunch of subs come in during the starting soon. Thank you, Oni, for 9 months at tier 1, 24 months in a row. Thank you very much. No, the first redeem is borked, so it is disabled. That's why you guys did not see that, and that's why no one has your name in the title today. Thank you, Earth Witness, for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Been donating that to me for a year, which is Incredible. Thank you, Amelia, for the resub. Almost 2 years. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. All right, so I'll do a couple of things here. Number one, let's turn the music back down. Means that's on monitor 1. We'll set it to like... Slider bars are not fun using a VR controller, let me tell you. All right, I'll set that to repeat, even though I'm not going to get that far into it, just in case I yap for over an hour, which I doubt. Tried Elsewhere Electric tonight. Let me try the VR portion later. I have not heard fantastic things about that, so I would be curious what your opinion is, Amelia. Yeah, because I've not heard super great things. That sucks about Jasmine's YouTube channel. We in the creator program, been getting a lot of fake sponsor reach outs. So a lot of us have been like vetting them, like saying, hey, is this person legitimate? Is that person legitimate? And just kind of reaching out to the people in the community to see if, trying to keep each other safe. Because, I mean, Genghis got hacked. Gamertag's been hacked. Gamertag lost his entire Discord a few months, actually about a year ago now. He had to like start a new account. It started entirely in Discord, and there were thousands of people in this Discord. Samson got hacked, so they had to make a new Let's Talk Oculus podcast Discord. So, yeah, it's just Paradise Decay got hacked a few months ago. So it's dangerous out there, guys. Dangerous out there, kids. Protect your stuff. Don't click on any links you don't know about, and don't play demos that have a 0.01 megabyte in-game file to download either. That there's a demo in Steam and Next Fest like that. It's called Annulus, ANNULUS. I've reported it to Steam 3 times because I didn't get a message back the first 2 times I reported this. I reported it again, then they finally came back saying, hey, we received your message. Thank you for the 3 stream streak. I appreciate that.
Harlan Roy coming in hot with the 3 stream watch streak.
I gotta put in something to I gotta put on something to make sure that message plays in chat. You guys doing a new PC hardware? Yes, that's the other thing I was to talk about. Over here to my left, new toys. I'm not gonna pick them up because my controllers are in my hand. But I've got a Thermalright cooler, a Ryzen, I think it's a 7 9850 X3D, and a new motherboard, which is and 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. By the way, if you see a scar anywhere or like bulging out of my shirt, that's because I had to cut the kidney out to be able to sell that to get the RAM. I'm joking.
Well, it helps your elocution if you have balls in your mouth and you talk.
Why would Brand be off screen? I'm not at his house if that's what you're asking. That's tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to go visit Brand VR. He lives across town from me, and he has graciously offered to, for the price of lunch, do my upgrades for me because I've never done any of this work. And the nerves I have over the way the GPU process went, and seeing Russ go through some stuff and Clay go through some stuff, I'm just like, I'd rather just have someone who is experienced at doing this, has done it multiple times, and won't charge me $400 like Micro Center, so I did quote them, to do it for me. So I'm happy to pay, even if I'm paying in the form of beer or tacos, for a convenience of not going through the stress of doing that myself. Because I've had multiple people tell me that it's easy, and I want to just strangle them because they do that stuff quite often as hobbyists. And I'm not a hobbyist, so I'd rather just have someone else do it. You have obviously never seen Brand eat. Okay, I did just think about that. Brand, did we ever set the limit on how many tacos I'm buying you? Because I don't think we ever established how many I'm supposed to get you. Because if I'm buying you $400 worth of tacos, I'm going to Micro Center tomorrow. Everything's easy, but something you know how to do. Exactly. And since, I could watch YouTube tutorials and have someone on voice on Discord, like walking me through it, but I still just don't really particularly want to go through that. So I would much rather just, pay someone else who has a passion for it and knows how to do it. That's just where I'm at. I will trade time for money. I will spend, okay, that came out wrong. I will pay money to save time. I will spend time to save money. I will not do both. And me doing that by myself is, with the mental health part of that, no thank you. So Place we're going to, it comes with 3 per plate, which is plenty. Okay.
The award-winning Amelia says, time is your most precious resource.
Absolutely. And I realized that at age 44, I turned 45 in April. I have lived more years on this planet than I have left to live. So I'm trying to maximize the time I have. Hence the point, you know, playing demos and doing stuff like this. Doing what I'm doing for work now is really fulfilling, even though I had a kind of a weird day today because I woke up with a migraine. That was fun. You might live to 100. Honestly, I doubt it. The average black man in this country dies at age 64. The oldest living person in my family was my great-grandmother. She died at 86.
Oni says, time is the fire in which we burn.
And I'm far above that. Well, thank you, but I'm just being realistic, you know? Like, I do not know that I'm going to live to 88. So in my opinion, I've already lived over half my life. And this isn't to get morbid. I'm just saying that I would rather maximize the time I have and do more important things. Like, rather than me sit here for God knows how many hours doing this myself, no, I'm going to go across town. I'm going to meet someone I've known for 3 years. We're going to have lunch together and with something that he's been sending me pictures of for well over a year, the jerk. I'm going to finally get to sample these berry tacos, hang out with a buddy of mine I've known for 3 years, never met, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be a good time. So I'd rather spend time doing that than, what's that video say? What was that, Oni? What was that, Croy? Do that there? Okay. No. Tomorrow will actually be fun as opposed to stressful. I'd rather do it that way. My goal right now is just to outlive my cat. How old are your cats? Relax. So let's get into the content here. Tonight we are doing more I applied for Medicare this month. I'm a goner. You're not a goner, witness, but I mean, not to call out witness's age, but you understand where I'm coming from. Anyone who's in the chat who's older than me, I think would understand where I'm coming from. I really want to maximize the years I have left. That's all I'm saying. All right, so tonight we are playing more Steam VR Next Fest demos. We're going to start with this one tonight, Axiomatic. And the reason we're going to start this one before we go to the big spinner that I have set up, which is right here, the reason we're going to do Axiomatic is because Corey tried to play this the other day and could not do it. There was something with it not launching on Index or something like that. So I'm literally just going to see if I can launch it here. I have not screen tested this. I've not seen if I can launch it. So we're going to start with this one. If it doesn't work, we'll move on. There are, Christ, how many are on there? I think there's 6 on this list. The 3 they carried over from the other day. 5. So Axiomatic makes 6. I'm expecting I'm going to get through a couple of these fairly quickly. I've seen Proton before already. I've seen some of Space Control. I have not seen the other 3. Detective, which is a quest game. It was just a mixed reality. I haven't seen the VR version of it. Echoes of Mora, Subliminal, I've never seen. So coming into those completely cold. Make sure I'm on the right screen here. Oh, yeah, the multiplayer. Oh, God. I mean, relax. You want to tell them about Alpaca Grab and Run? Yeah, man. Rough city. All right, let's move this here. Actually, let's just recenter. Chat is feeding, so that's lovely. Everything seems to be working. I'm getting the haptics from the music. So all the other haptics is working on the vest. I'm already starting to sweat because I probably should not be in VR super long since I had a migraine this morning and I proceeded to play 4 hours of a game I'm reviewing. So we're gonna see how long I can go. Saturday will be the last Next Fest day. I don't know if I even have that many demos left. If I clear all 6 of these tonight, we may just pivot and do something else on Sunday. I don't know yet. I don't know. So Sunday we're gonna play by ear. And that's assuming, God willing, everything goes well with the computer tomorrow. Not particularly worried about it. I trust Brand, but, I also have anxiety. So I tend to think of worst case scenarios. I've been in therapy for 3 years for that. Let me relive that. The jump. Yeah, the jump mechanic was cool. That was the only good thing about it. Oh, and that and the gigantic demented Pac-Man that kept trying to kill us. You had to be there. All right. So that's good. I think we're Gucci on everything, so yeah, let's do it. All right, Axiomatic. I've never booted this game. Croy cannot get it to boot, so I'm just going to see if I can boot it. And I'm off center again, so let's do that. There we go. I think everything goes smoothly. I think so too. I just, Honestly, Brand, believe it or not, I'm more excited about the tacos than the PC upgrade. My PC is fine. My PC as it is okay. I've never had these bigger tacos, so I'm more excited about that than getting this PC back home and playing around with it. Okay, I'm in the black void, but I hear something. Okay, here we go. You're gonna love them. I expect I will. I got the last limits. Yes, Amelia, congratulations. I know you were grinding on that. Warning, this is a VR game. What? Will not run without VR set. What? This VR game will not run without VR set. This game uses flashing lights or patterns, which may trigger seizures in a small percentage of individuals, even in those with no history of epilepsy. By the way, can someone confirm that you can see and hear the game? There's not a lot of the sound, but there's something audible here. I bet today for you just went to 5 FPS for a second there. The PC will hold it as of tomorrow. Yeah, I mean,
The award-winning Amelia says, can see, can hear.
Future, check your tab to make sure. I mean, the sound is very, very low. It's just Can someone else confirm that you can hear it? Because I got 1 and 1 right now. Amelia said yes. Future said no. It's registering on the mixer. I can see that. Good look. Okay, thank you. This game is a VR game. Be careful with moving in real space while playing this game. Is this room scale? This room scale, I'm not playing it. Already went through that with the amusement. Okay, load a, create a. You're okay. All right, we'll create a then, I guess, because I have a load. Loading. This is a Demented Etch-a-Sketch. Check HMD. That's what everything around me says. Loading. Press trigger to start. Okay. Starting game. Well, it's not an Etch-a-Sketch. The 2 dials will be on left and right. Welcome, Live Open Mic, to the experiment. Okay, thanks. An AI training experiment for the autonomous driving and X applications. Okay. It is dark. Thanks. Your battery power is limited. Where's my battery power? You need to find a charger. Okay. Yes, you don't see a thing. But you can shoot to see. Hopefully you guys can see this on the screen. Okay. Good luck. Okay. When can I shoot? Loading. Woo, that was a rough load. That was a rough load. All right, so stick movement. Strafe. Rotate. That is painfully slow turn-based movement.
Freezing boom! Thank you.
Did you get any horse games since during Horse Fest? No, I did not, Ruffian. I did not. This is like a TV show, no PBS channel. Absolutely. For Vive. Oh, I only had 20 seconds. Okay. For Vive Index, for HTC, menu and Raymond. For Windows. Okay, great. Everything but the Quest controller. We're charging here. Okay, so I got to find the button. Where's my menu? Here's my menu. More. Okay, no comfort settings. Got it. Great. Great. No comfort settings. All right, cool. Reason. There's a countdown on my battery. Okay, so I got to shoot to figure out how to navigate the room. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. Oh, this is a demo. So this game is brand new. Touch for help. Next. Hold trigger. For what? Oh, charge the weapon. Okay. Oh, it just moves faster. Alright. So these look like stairs. Find the exit. Okay. Exit's over there. I think there's something directly in front of me. No, yeah, there's a podium here. Or something. I hear a beeping. Still don't know what the beeping is yet. Alright, let's charge.
Experiment successful.
Okay. Oh, is this an elevator? It's an elevator. This is absolutely painfully slow turn movement. Interesting. Okay. All right. I guess we go to 1. Do I shoot it? Cat's in the elevator. What is happening here? Oh, okay, here we go. Get your reward to proceed. Close the door. Close the door. Okay. Close the door. There we go. Press access to the floor buttons. Only yellow buttons can be pressed. Okay. Word confirmed. Status delivery. To Professor E. Schrödinger. It's in Switzerland. Oh, the kitty. It's a kitty. It's a kitty. Oh, it's Mr. Burns. Kill it. Kill it. All right. For 1. What the hell? Oh, my gun's gone. What is happening?
The award-winning Amelia says, so Schrodinger's cat is alive.
I guess. You are here. Exit over there. Where's the escape plan? Okay, where's my gun? And why is... Oh my god, this turn is horrific. Horrific. My gun is gone. There's my gun. I still don't know what that beeping is.
Arlen Roy says, Schrodinger's cat is also dead.
I can't tell if that's a bomb near me or what. Charging? Okay, interesting. You did it. Okay. Am I on the leaderboards? Oh my god, there's leaderboards. Croy should not play this game. You will get addicted.
Arlen Roy says, are science jokes better or worse than dad jokes?
I mean, science jokes can be dad jokes. They're a form of dad joke. Let's take pack 2. Reward confirmed. Reward ready. Okay, my reward went away. Great. Transfer what? Oh, scene load. Scene load. I feel like you could hide the scene loads in the elevator without having to black everything out. I didn't look at the map. That's a corner. What are you? No clue what that was? Oh my god, the turn speed is the worst part of this demo. Like, I'm trying to turn as fast as I possibly can. Wow, nothing's... Okay, there's a wall there. Okay, so I'm in the corner. There's a path over there. Shoot through here, okay. So we got stairs here. A down area here. So we'll come down here. Another power-up of sorts. A T. Give me the T. Realistic time simulation. Okay. Not really clear what any of these are doing for me. Here's another H.
Changing ball parameter.
Still don't know what I'm doing. That's a wall right there. I think these are stairs. Said I'm about to run out of power. I think this one run is enough to kind of get a feel for the game, so... Nope, there's a wall there. Can I figure out where to go? And we're dead. Yeah, it's a really interesting concept. It's a very simple game executed fairly well. The cat stuff's a little weird. The cat stuff's really weird. Let's call a spade spade. But yeah, okay. So here's my map. Here's my problem. I didn't look at this map. The turn speed absolutely needs to be fixed. They need to put a turn speed option in here for sure. That is painful turn speed. Okay, so they give you the optimal path, but then once you're in there, you're in total darkness. You kind of gotta figure it out. I think I got stuck at like this little nook up here, that little nook up there, and then this little nook right here. I think is where I got stuck at. So, all right. Okay, let's move on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I would sit here and play that for hours. I'm not a leaderboard grinder, and it's a pretty straightforward premise, but as a demo, it was fine. It was fine. All right, let's go. Let's recenter. I'm gonna get a drink of water. While I do that, we're gonna spin for what the next game is. Let's bring this up to full screen. Where's my water? There it is. All right, next game. Let's find out what it is. I mean, they did a pretty good job with the blacks on the quest. So yeah, OLED will probably be like really, really black. You're playing Proton or Space Control? Proton! Proton, get the hell out of here. All right. Proton. Let's take a look at what that is here. I love how all this shit just opens when I start seeing VR. It's very, very odd. Proton. Let's get the store page here. Make sure that's up for you guys. It is. Okay, perfect. It's a VR roguelite. You can't be both. You can't be both. By definition, you cannot be both of those. Anyway, Retro shooter dream inspired by classic 90s shooters and movies. Customize your weapons arsenal, buy attachments, upgrades, and choose your playstyle. Fight commandos, cyborgs, robots, zombies, and much more. The creator of this game, I believe, was spending time. He's been on Upload VR because he commented in one of my Steam Next Fest threads, and he's in Gamertag's Discord. It said, among other things, this is his first game, and that he is looking forward to the frame because he wants to get away from meta, because he said dealing with meta has been a pain in the butt. He did not specify anything on what that meant. I know meta tries to get you to set your at least a release window, if not the firm release date, before you put your store page up, or before you list your thing is coming soon and open for pre-orders, because they want pre-orders to go live 6 months before the game comes out. So people aren't just collecting money for a year. But I know there's restrictions like that Steam doesn't have. So again, I don't know what his experience was. Not everyone's going to be like BJ from Legendary Tales and just pretty much put meta on blast, which is very entertaining to read. But yeah, that's this game. So let's take a look. I did see Croy play this, so I'm already familiar with it. But this demo's been up since New Year's Eve last year. I guess I did boot this. This might be one of the ones. Yo, I screen tested this for Tuesday. Okay, so I just made sure I booted it up. That's all. Have not played it. I just don't like walking around dark. That's fair. That's totally fair. I don't know anything about the inner workings and contractual obligations, but that seems like a wise decision. Not talking about why he finds meta pain in the butt. Yeah. I mean, there's no disparagement agreements in the developer account. There's none of that. But again, I don't know if he was like trying to get funding from Meta, or if it's a release date problem, which has happened to several people on Meta and Steam, where if you miss your release date, it's bad things on any platform. Sony too. Nintendo's actually the worst about that, from what I've been told. Tutorial. Yes, we do tutorials here. Proton VR is a VR roguelite shooter. Okay, so it's roguelite. Don't say roguelite in your description. Don't lie to the people. For this demo, the goal is simple: clear rooms and survive for as long as possible. When the tutorial ends, press the start lever in the armory. Okay. Honestly, we're gonna cross that bridge when we come to it. Future, I'm not sure. I honestly would imagine that a freelancer either does impressions of it or just does it entirely, but I can't see James doing it, or David, or anyone. It would just be, there's a conflict of interest there. Or we just wouldn't touch it at all. I would just say, hey, this game's out, and leave it at that. Because we don't review every game that comes out VR, obviously. We, snap is off. No turn speeds. That's disappointing. But that's okay speed, so I can deal with that. But yeah, for games that we can't get to, we just put out an announcement saying, hey, this game is now available. Obviously not for every game. You guys have been here on Thursdays. There'll be like 20 articles every Thursday. But, for the ones that have some sense of a name. Climb the ladder, okay? Wait, hold on. I swear I put smooth movement here. Okay. We'll have to figure it out in a minute. I can't remember if Croy had that changed before he went through the tutorial or not. Got this hold on, the platform moves. Okay. Okay. Press. Change movement. Index finger on the watch. Do this to continue. Wait. Oh, press trigger with my finger on it. Got it. Okay. Read instructions, Mike. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of shit around here. Corp Coin buys items, weapons, and ammo, only using the levels. Titan Token buys permanent upgrades, only using armory, so it's definitely a roguelite with a T, because likes reset everything. Vendor allow you to upgrade your character, customize your gear, and purchase weapons. Definitely roguelite. Armor protects against damage. No shit. Can stack up to 3 armor points. So you got just basically your attack vest, like what I'm playing right now. This one, and next level 2 has shoulders, and level 3 has a helmet. Energy kit, stab yourself in the energy to regain energy. Stuff's on the heart to regain heart. Proximity degrade health. Proximity triggers for your syringes. That's interesting. Okay, next. E-News of VR download podcast. It'll be ready when it's ready. I can't say anything more than that. Because I legitimately do not know. So the second, there will be an announcement article when it's good to go. Okay. Grab the pistol. This is one of your character. Look down to find your holsters. Okay. The screen flashes when I score a hit. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. Because that makes me feel like, in traditional games, that makes me feel like I'm getting hit. Grab magazine from your belt. Press grab button near your waist. Okay. Switch ammo types with A, B while holding the. Okay. The sound there will be good. But it works. It's smooth. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it, but the screen flashes when I hit something. Not when I shoot, when I hit something. And that's a choice. It's different. Okay. I do love this. Your difficulties are Crybaby with a baby bottle, normal difficulty, and Metal with a flaming skull. Okay, that's good presentation. I do appreciate that. All right, we need to figure out where. There we go. Movement. Movement. Move type teleport. Continuous. There we go. Okay, this already feels faster than what Croy was doing. So that might have been an index controller problem. Okay. I like this. This is funny. That's good. Okay. So do I get a loadout? Do I just pick a gun? For this demo, not all these weapons have upgrades or attachments yet. Hint, shoot the red targets to a surprise. Okay. Upgrades. These vendors allow you to unlock skills that are permanent. Buy things mid-game, such as weapons, attachments, and abilities. Approach the arcade. And that one's taped off for some reason. Okay, so where do I get a gun? I don't want a shotty. I'm not a shotty guy. Proton VR has a large variety of customizable weapons. These few weapons are just for the demo. The full game will have many more get blasting. Okay, but how do I pick a weapon? How do I pick? I guess they unlock as I do runs. Or where's my actual gun? Alright, whatever. Deal with that later. Demo levels. In this demo, there are 2 levels. Level 2 robotics, level 3 cybernetics. Have fun. Okay, what's up there then? Let's have with VR's playlist without watching that. Man, about 2. If you are on, are you on the giant? Relax. If you're on the giant, but you're still where the prison was and you just freed yourself, that's a fair estimate. I say closer to 2. Okay. I don't have a gun. Okay. I mean, that's kind of metal. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Can I 2-hand grip? Can't 2-hand grip. All right. Here we go. Ammo, coins. At present, yeah, I say 2 hours, depending on how fast you are at puzzles. That's locked. Click in the left stick to jump. Oh, hey guys. Okay, so music when enemies are in the room. The hardest puzzles in the game so far are the hold the folk puzzles. Yeah. I forget the name of that giant. He had some of the more interesting puzzles in the game. So you'll know when you get there. Yeah, the riddles are fun. I had a lot of fun doing those in both games. This is an old game in the new demo. I don't think this is an old game. What's up, Void? How you doing?
Hello.
This isn't Compound.
Hello, Mike. Hello.
Favorite alert? Whoa, hey,
Hello?
actual people now.
Hello.
Yeah, it doesn't shake when I shoot. It shakes. That's weird. That's a very odd choice for a shooter to shake the screen when I kill someone, as opposed to when I fire my weapon. That's a very peculiar choice. Yeah, he said this was clearly inspired by Compound. He was pretty upfront about that, but this is not Compound. Shit. A little bit of grab jank, but that's okay. I am fairly tall and lanky. Grab jank is typically a thing for me. Did I get hit? I guess I'm healthy. But yeah, whenever I have a game that has shoulder holsters like this, I always look for an option to either raise or lower them, and to expand them because I'm a big boy and I'm lanky. So generally the holster positions are not really ideal for me, but I'm dealing with it. It's fine. I just have to remember that like my holster is like here for me, not at a natural hit position for someone else. Design wise, it looks okay. It's fine. Definitely has the aesthetic going. Whoa! Hey guys! Boom! Shit! Woo! Having a little trouble grabbing clips when I mean to grab. Oh my god. Thank you. Got him? You little bastard. Oh, he's not dead. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab from my crotch instead of my hip. And then I'm able to grab. If I grab a mag from my crotch area, it's fine. If I grab from the hip, I grab the other gun. So, if you guys think I'm playing with myself, I'm not playing with myself. I'm actually grabbing more ammo to shoot. Grabbing more stuff to shoot at these enemies. Well, that arcade machine is busted. Whoa. Okay. I didn't have a plasma rifle. Break action shoddy. Alright. Let's take shoddy Pippin out for a spin, eh? If I'm still holding my hand when I teleport, I'll be amazed. Hey, there we go. You got it right. Sometimes games will make you disappear weapons that are in your hand. That was nice. See when I got my hand? No. Pump action. Pumping it. Hi guys. Oh shit. It doesn't pump. All right. I keep thinking I'm getting hit and I'm not, the screen's just flashing when I make contact. I have to rewire my brain for that because I keep moving thinking I'm getting attacked. To the crotch. Crouch back again. What? What, Arlen, you think I would play with myself live on stream? Onlyfans.com/live open mic. I threw it too far. I threw it too far. We'll back up. Crotch bag. Hey, is that barrel back there exploded? It is, but it didn't hit him. Thankfully, these guys can't climb ladders. Oh, they're clipping on each other. Awesome. Good. God bless. Dumb pixel art ammo. Yeah. Whoa, there's a lot of them over there. Can I make it over there? Okay. That was kind of embarrassing. We're gonna pretend I didn't do that. Y'all can shoot me, guys. You guys can shoot me. Okay, so, whoa, okay, there he goes. So enemy AI could use a little bit of work. He didn't start shooting me until after I shot him. That was interesting. But mantling is good. You'd be amazed how many people don't do that. What's up, Fish? Fish with the jackpot. G's, my friend. Hey guys. Woo! Watch ammo. Cramo, we call it. Thank you for staying at the ladder like an idiot. Hey, you. A rocket? Oh, God. Shit.
Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water.
Thank you for the hydrate. We'll get to that in a moment. For those who don't know what that sound was earlier, Fish hit the jackpot. That is a channel point thing that comes up once per stream. If you find it when it unlocks itself, get 500 pixels. Stream store to return soon. Can't give you a date because I don't know. But we'll be back. Possibly outside the stream elements because stream elements may be going through some changes here soon. That will necessitate me leaving the platform. This walking speed is interminable. My God. Wait, am I out of ammo? That's not good. Okay. Just gotta watch my ammo. I know I wasn't unlimited. I didn't think I'd run out that fast. Walk speed is... Good Lord. Double ladder. Interesting. It's a little herky-jerky when you grab rungs, but it's fine. We're climbing now. I'm only gonna finish this level if I do finish it. So I either die or finish the level, and that's it. I'm not gonna go to the next level. We'll take a grenade. Where's the door? I came from there. Where is the door out of here? Oh, it's there. I just hadn't unlocked it yet. Whee! No fall damage. You love to see it. We're just going to retreat down here. So I can retreat, reload my guns. It sounds like he's back here, but he's not. Right. You need to work on your elocution there, guys. There's some marbles in your mouth. So in terms of boomer shooters, I don't think this one really offers anything exceptionally special so far. I really, whoa! Whoa! Flipping right through the wall. You love to see it. You love to see it. There's a thing here. Why did he shoot? I just wasted 2 bullets there. Bullets are on. Whoa! Why are they shooting each other? Shit. I mean, I need the ammo. So I'm coming over here. But they're shooting each other. Like, the dude actually walked up and shot his teammate. It was weird. Woo! Okay, so headshots do count. Tagged him in the head, he went down right away. Okay, good to know. Music's still going, so there's another enemy in here somewhere. I just don't know where they're spawning from. I gotta quit reloading when I'm out of bullets. I got a bad habit of doing that. Shot the ammo! Huh. Okay, so that just exposed Cat. I hear him talking. Where is he? Back down we go. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay, so go for headshots with my deadly accuracy. No, honestly, my patience is already running out with the game, so I'm probably gonna end after this room. I think we've got a good feel for what the game is, which was the point of the demo, so. I don't think I would pick this up, not because it's bad or anything, it's just, I mean, I'm not a big roguelike guy, so something would need to be exceptionally great for me to play it, and this isn't exceptional. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's just not like, oh my god, you have to play this, guys. You have to play this. It's amazing. And for me to recommend a roguelite, a genre I don't particularly care for, it needs to be that. It needs to be Light Brigade or something. And it's not. I feel like I've gone around this whole room twice. And yet I haven't killed everything yet. Okay, there's that guy. Let's go deal with him. Okay. I was shooting him and he literally, yeah, okay. Enemy AI needs some work, for sure. It looks so much like Compound. Look at this thing I played before. Yeah, it really does. I mean, you said it was inspired by Compound. I think inspired, excuse me, is a very generous term, but yeah, take it. Okay. So it's not bad. It's not bad. The turn speed and the movement speed need some options. Walking slow is reserved for horror games in VR, not for shooters. Or run toggle, one or the other. Preferably a run toggle. But walking like I was walking with the speed of me walking on my knees, not great. Not great. It's my only real complaint about the game. Alliance tells, yes, I have. Tried it the other day. I sucked at the flying, but as a old X-Wing and Wing Commander guy, I like what they're trying to do. Those are lofty heights to hit, but I appreciate the inspiration that the game came from, and I would like to see more of it at the very least. All right, next game. All right, what is our next Fest demo? Let's find out what we're gonna play next. I have an article on Lion's Tales on probably Sunday on doubleovr.com. Detective. All right, Detective, get the hell out of here. Okay, Detective is a port of a quest game. The quest game was mixed reality, where you were doing crime scene investigations in your actual play space. They like lay out evidence, stuff like that. I couldn't really evaluate it because you guys know I live in a very limited space. I am literally leaning on the post of my bed right now. That's why my arm is posted up. And my desk is roughly 4 feet in front of me. So I'm not in space to do like room scale mixed reality like that. But we'll see what this is. I mean, all your MS-DOS and PS1 feels. Yeah, Alliance Forces is kind of what I hope No Man's Sky combat would turn into with freighters and stuff like that. But No Man's Sky very much lives on this proc gen. There's shipmates and there's crewmates, people to talk to. The flying is much more detailed, being able to move sliders to navigate the power to avert power to your shields. I know you can do that in No Man's Sky, but the combat's so frankly pretty easy that you don't really need to do that unless you're playing on a higher difficulty. But yeah, like averting power to my shields versus my weapons versus my speed. Being able to change where the power of my shields went because there's 4 different quadrants of your shields, stuff like that. Like there's, Subliminal has a VR demo. Yes, I'm not familiar with it, so we're gonna try it at some point. We got the ads in 2 minutes, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and boot this game up and let it boot. Let it boot. Yeah, Alliance Control it's got a long way to go. And, of course, it's a demo. You expect demos to be rough. And part of the reason why we do this is if a dev ever watches this, it's offer them feedback, So if the Proton dev ever sees what I just played, hopefully he hears me say, hey, you need some turn speed options or a run toggle. That'd be really nice. Stuff like okay, I love Squadrons was trash at it. Yeah. I was going to try to play Squadrons for 4 in February in Clay's Discord, but I don't have 9 hours to spend tomorrow, and tomorrow's the last day for it. So 4 in February, for those who don't know. Oh no, snap turn. Okay, we'll deal with it. Oh, they actually put Steam Next Fest up there. That's cute. 4 in February, for those who don't know, is a competition, or not competition, an event. It's not competition. An event that Clay runs in his Discord every year, where the goal is simple: roll credits 4 times in the month of February. I've now done it 3 times. I 100% a Cookout with Magoo. I finished, what the hell? I finished Fixer Undercover for a MetaQuest review for Upload VR. That game's terrific, by the way. If you like a puzzle game, if you miss I Expect You to Die, go play it. What was number 2? I don't remember what number 2 was, because Fixer was number 3. That's actually going to bug me. I'm going to have to go look at this Discord and check that out. But Yeah, so I need to roll credits one more time tomorrow, and I'll be at Brands for a good chunk of tomorrow doing my PC upgrade. So I don't know. I'm probably got to finish the game tomorrow, honestly, or tomorrow before I leave. So I'm not like scrambling to try to get it done by midnight, but that's a tomorrow problem. Okay, settings. Here we go. Erase every save, not in English.
Every day's great at your tunets.
Oh, that's all my settings. Okay, cool. No, there we go. Enable subtitles, no. Those are your definitely English being the second language. Oh, Valum Studio worked on this. Valum is a tutorial maker for game development on YouTube. Very cool. What's up, Magoo? Forgot what the coaster was called today. I don't really use them. Hi, Magoo. How you doing? How much more of Cookout have you done, if any? Okay. So there's no speeds or settings for anything.
Hello. Hello,
Hey, thank you for the
Mike.
lurk, Magoo. Are you at work?
Hello. Hello.
Have you gone back to work? Is your week off over?
Hello.
Your week off over? I like the effect. Yeah, I forgot Valon worked on this. He talked about it on his videos. We're fading to black. Oh, the magnifying glass show. Very nice animation. Blood splatter. Good stuff. Showmanship. I appreciate that.
Well, that's it. Welcome. It's your first step in the VR room. Normally, we'd have a whole training session ahead of us, but we're in a hurry. A new investigation has just arrived.
Okay.
Grab the VR glasses. I'll load the crime scene.
Hey, look like my Meta Ray-Bans.
Of course, glasses work better if you put them on your eyes.
Grab with trigger.
Perfect.
It's
loading.
2026. It's 2026. Why are we grabbing with trigger? Ever. There's a grip
Here
button.
it is. This is Richard's Hugh.
Mm-hmm.
He disappeared 3 days ago. He was an eccentric artist who had enjoyed some success with his latest collection, the kind of attention that can make people envious.
Okay.
And here's the artist's latest painting. I won't comment on that. We have a new investigation technique at our disposal. Let's see what this painting can tell us. Try to take a picture of it. Put your hand together in this position and pinch your finger. Perfect. Keep your fingers pinched and your hands apart. Fantastic. You've collected your first piece of evidence.
Interesting.
Now grab the clue.
Yeah, trick the grab. Interesting.
That's your detective board. This is where you can organize your evidence and link it to a suspect. As you progress, you'll unlock new suspects. Grab the Polaroid and drop it near the surface of the board. You see the drawing pin? If you grab it, you can link the evidence to a suspect.
Okay, so grab this, link it to a suspect. Okay.
Congratulations! You are now ready to enter the crime scene and collect all the other clues. Take a look at the right side of the detective board and push on the big red button.
Daniel!
Breaking news. Daniel plays 2_25 reports. I finally have a phone that works with Twitch.
Congratulations,
Now back
Daniel.
to the stream.
Welcome. Welcome to Twitch, buddy, with the working mobile. It's Next Fest week, Daniel, so we're playing some demos. This is the third one we played tonight.
Here you are at the crime scene.
Okay.
What a mess. You're going to have to find out what happened here.
Faye.
To start,
hold on.
you need to
Let me
collect the
delay
clues
talk.
around the scene.
Okay, thanks.
To get around, I'm going to open some teleportation points.
Ugh.
Simply
It's no.
pinch in their direction to teleport.
No, it's no teleport. This must have been meant for hand tracking. Faye, remember that, if you're within sound of my voice, do you remember the, that Sherlock Holmes game we watched a bunch of gameplay for, and it was all point and click? This could be what I wanted that to be.
Don't forget that you can take photos by putting your hands together and pinching.
Okay, so hold trigger Never mind. Just point up. Just point up. Okay. Come on. Why is it no teleport? Okay. Okay, so that's a clue.
Agatha's voice message is particularly spicy. She seems to have something against Richard.
Your phone finally broke. Well, I don't want to congratulate you on the phone breaking, but yeah, that's good. Well, welcome back to the Twitch. There's a knife in this painting here. We're investigating a crime scene right now, Daniel.
A painting with a knife stuck in it.
Mm-hmm.
A fire has started in a rubbish bin. Some documents have survived the flames.
Rubbish. The rubbish. Okay, we got glass here.
The window was smashed by a punch.
This is what that Sherlock game should have been. I like this already. A swing? What kind of swing?
He must be such an eccentric guy to have a swing in his apartment.
The swing wasn't a clue. Okay. What else do we have here? Not a fan of no teleport. I feel like on Quest, I have to check. Can someone go? Well, I'll look it up later. Someone throw on my to-do list. Was detective hand tracking on Quest? Please. Exclamation point to do was detective hand tracking on Quest. I need to look that up. No. Okay. That's a no. Oh, what other clues are there? There's no teleport points here.
That's a pretty big statue, but I don't think it will help.
Okay. Thank you, future. All right, let's check our board here. So I got 2 clues left to get. What am I missing here? We got the blood splatter on the sink. We got the cell phone. We got the broken window here with the blood on it. We got the painting with a knife in it. The swing was not a clue. And the rubbish bin. Rubbish. Okay. Not there. There's something I missed here? I can't grab the phone. There's no teleport node there. So whatever I need to take a picture of needs to be in this general vicinity. Ooh, there we go.
Insurance and valuation of Richard Hughes' works at the request of A. Cohen.
Okay. What am I missing here? Nothing there. All right, let's check back here. Oh, the blood smear on the floor. Here we go.
Someone stepped in the puddle of blood.
There we go.
Awesome, you've gathered all the clue in the crime scene. We have a new suspect, Agatha Cohen, Richard's ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
let's go back to our
Yes,
detective board.
Detective VR
Press on
had
the big
full
red
hand
button to
tracking
go back to the
available.
detective
Thank
board.
you, Faye. That explains why it plays like this on Steam. I'm curious if people bump into this on Steam, because with Steam not being hand tracking,
Great. I have the info. It's added to the detective board. Ta-da!
thanks. Agatha was present at the
Actually,
crime
I
scene.
didn't
She
tell
helped
you
someone against
everything.
Richard.
It's not just about linking clues to suspects.
Okay.
You have to find evidence from the clues.
Okay. All right, so let's see
Look
here.
here. This is your pedestal. It's a central part of our investigation.
Uh-huh.
It allows us to generate evidence and observe it. Take a Polaroid and bring it to the pedestal to reveal the clue.
Okay. Richard's
This
phone.
is Richard Hughes' mobile phone. The last thing played was a voice message from Agatha Cohen. In a nutshell, Agatha's message is particularly spicy. She seems to have a grudge against Richard.
We can't hear it.
And here the clue appears as if perfect. Now you can change mode by pressing the icon on the pedestal
I didn't mean to do that.
or by pressing the magnifying glass. Don't hesitate to change modes to find all the evidence.
Okay, so let's put that back and then listen to this again.
This is Richard Hughes' mobile phone. The last thing played was a voice message from Agatha Cohen. In a nutshell, Agatha's message is particularly spicy. She seems to have a grudge against Richard.
Okay. Okay, we don't get what that was. All right.
You just found the fingerprint proof.
Nice.
You just found the fingerprint proof.
Okay. So what do I do with it? I'm guessing that fingerprint looks like Richard's. So we'll link it there. Not doing anything. Okay. Oh, let's check her for blood. No blood. Okay. I don't know what this mode is.
The last thing played was a voice message sent by Agatha Cohen. Magnificent. You've collected all the evidence on this clue. Now all that remains is to connect our evidence to our suspect.
Okay. All right, so it's there.
So, if you connect a clue to the evidence of the right suspect, you create a special link.
Mm-hmm.
A suspicion.
Okay. That was his fingerprint. There was no blood. Okay, so let's go to the easel with the knife.
The blood-like colour of the paint is strange, as if it were organic. A particularly striking work. Was perforating the work part of the artistic process?
Okay. Let's get closer to this. Closer to this. Nothing's really popping. Check for blood.
A particularly bloody choice of pigment.
Oh, negative.
Oh, positive blood.
Oh, positive. That doesn't match either one of them. Okay. Fingerprints? Probably on the weapon. Yeah, there we go.
There are fingerprints on the back and sides of the canvas.
Mm-hmm.
Someone transporting the work? Can I link these prints to a suspect?
Okay. Anything else on there? Any blood on the knife? No. I don't think there's any other blood on here. Okay, so O positive doesn't match our victim or our suspect. All right, Daniel. Get some rest, bud. Good to see you. Glad you got yourself a new phone. Happy for you. All right, let's put this back on our board. There's one more clue there. I think. Possibly. Yeah, there's one more clue there that I missed.
The blood-like colour of the paint is strange, as if it were organic. A particularly striking work. Was perforating the work part of the artistic process?
I still don't know what this last one is. It's like pen-looking thing. Also, there needs to be some music here. Kind of eerie when it's quiet. All right. Let's put this back. Let's just go to the footprint.
A footprint in a bloodstain.
Okay, so let's check the footprint. Or the blood.
The blood is A positive.
It's Richard's.
This is literally the most common blood group. Is one of our suspects A positive?
Yeah, Richard is. We know that. Fingerprint.
A bare foot corresponding to a size 9 or 10 stepped in blood.
Okay. Oh, there's a check mark there, so I'm done with that one. Okay, so we're done with this one. Got a check mark. So footprint in blood is Richard. And the fingerprint is Richard. Okay. So let me figure out the easel here.
You've not yet scanned any evidence on this object. The blood-like colour of the paint is strange, as if it were organic. A particularly striking work. Was perforating the work part of the artistic process?
I've scanned 2 things on this. This doesn't make any sense. Agatha was at the crime scene. She held something against Richard. Okay. Yeah, this isn't giving me anything. Okay. Maybe I come back to that later after we go through other parts of the investigation here. Oh, let's just put that back. Dumpster fire. Hey, dumpster fire, damn it.
Not everything in this rubbish bin has caught fire. I have been able to analyze the evidence. You just found the special proof.
Hey, Cohen. Okay, good. Fingerprint?
Multiple fingerprints are present, all belonging to the same person.
Fingerprints belong to Richard. Okay. Any blood? Probably not. He's only had 2 points here. Yep, that's a check mark, so we're done with this one. Hey, damn it, I said here. Okay, there we go. All right, let's link to a Cohen and fingerprint to you. Okay. All right. Let's do the letter next.
Insurance and valuation of Richard Hughes' works at the request of A. Cohen. Someone was betting on Richard's works?
No blood, but there should be a fingerprint here.
You just found the fingerprint proof.
Nice.
Interesting. Agatha seems to be behind this contract.
And her fingerprint was on it. And her fingerprint was on it. All right. Okay. All those. Let's do the broken window. We'll come back to the
Shards
painting
of
later.
glass face inwards, so it was a blow from the outside. A robbery?
2 points here, so probably a fingerprint and blood.
Blood type A positive.
That's Richard.
You just found the fingerprint proof.
That's also Richard's fingerprint. Yeah, it needs to be music here. Music would help this part of it tremendously. Okay, so his blood type and his fingerprint. What? Okay, how do I reset this? Did I drag it back here to erase it? Am I tripping? I thought it was
the
A
shards of
positive.
glass face inwards, so it was a blow from the blood type A positive.
Mm-hmm.
You just found the fingerprint proof.
Or did I drag it to the wrong thing? Okay. Let's check the sink blood. Realize I'm turned. Let me turn back. Get the blood.
You just found the blood evidence.
A minus. A negative.
You just found the blood evidence.
Okay, that's A negative. That's not either one of them.
You just found the fingerprint proof. You just found the fingerprint proof.
That's Richard again. So he was trying to wash the blood of someone off of him. Probably the blood that was in the painting, maybe. Okay, so fingerprint was Richard. This I need to figure out how to reset. Like, how do I reset a link that I did badly? What have I not done yet? I've done everything except the easel. I gotta find the last clue on that.
The blood-like color of the paint is strange, as if it were organic. A particularly striking work. Was perforating the work part of the artistic process?
Just fingerprint scan the whole painting again. Notice fingerprints on the knife. We didn't get anything on. Okay, so nothing there. No, that's O. Let's just scan the whole thing again. I like the concept. It's different. Like, it's a different kind of puzzle game, basically. But there's another clue in here I haven't found. I don't know what it is. But I do like this better than that Sherlock game that we checked out a few weeks ago. Because you're actually doing VR interactions, which is nice. Oh no. I don't know. Oh, hold on. There's blood there. One knows blood that is. Why are you not scanning? Come on, scan the blood. Are you bored?
There are fingerprints on the back and sides of the canvas. Someone transporting the work? Can I link these prints to a suspect?
Okay, so it's supposed to scan the blood here, I guess, but nothing's clicking.
The blood-like color of the paint is strange, as if it were organic. A particularly striking work. Was perforating the work part of the artistic process?
Maybe it's bored, because I can't seem to scan that. There's nothing else to scan on this knife. Let that hang in midair. We'll scan everything else again. Just one more clue says a gray circle on that, and I don't have a check mark for this item. So something is off. Hold on. There we go.
You just found the special proof.
R. Hugh. Okay, so that's Richard. Got it. Okay. That's what I was missing. And move to the back.
Bravo! Your first suspicion is created. Take it and place it on the pedestal. Try to see Agatha begin to react to your suspicions. It's up to you to find the right combinations to unlock a new testimony.
Okay, so try that again. This is cool.
I have nothing to say about it.
Okay. Then how about we take this?
Listening to it now, I might have been a bit intense.
Uh-huh.
But if I hadn't, our story would have continued. Anyway, I meant what I said that day.
Oh, so I think it's Richard. Nice. Okay. Now we got to prove she was present at the crime scene. How do I do that? What did I link to this? I linked the letter.
I must have handled that object.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. What else do we have linked to her? We don't have her blood anywhere. The dumpster fire, maybe?
What does this have to do with me?
Okay, not the dumpster fire then. I'm going to San Francisco. What's up, Lex? How you doing? I'm going to San Francisco. Yeah, I should be Charlie Day right now, Arlen, going, yeah, it's a conspiracy. Okay, so the sink has nothing to do with her. What else links to her? The phone we linked to her. The broken window apparently is a bad link. The easel with the knife, we have it linked to her. So maybe this one?
I must have handled that object.
Okay, all right. I don't know what the different colors on the tapes means.
It's perfectly normal to insure your home and the value of the art in it. Richard was so completely unaware of the value of the art he'd created. It's a good thing that I had his paintings valued and insured.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe you, lady. I don't believe you. Lex, have you played any demos from Steam Next Fest? That's what we're doing right now. This is a demo from Next Fest. The dumpster fire, I haven't quite linked to her yet.
Have you read my article? It's definitely worth a look. It's all there.
Okay. It's just her article in the trash. She didn't really have anything to do with it. So that's interesting. I don't know about anything else right now.
It's perfectly normal to insure your home and the value of the art in it. Leon! Richard was so completely unaware of the value of the art.
What's up, Alpha? How you doing?
It's a good thing that I had his paintings valued and insured.
No, I'm mostly just coming home and sleeping. Gotcha. Oh, been a tough week of work for you? I hope everyone's had a decent week of work. How was your work week? That's for everyone. How was your work week? Or your school week if you're awful. It's awful's in school.
No idea.
How? It was like death? Okay, I'm very sorry. I am very sorry.
Have you read my article? It's definitely worth a look. It's all there.
Okay, so we gotta figure out the right combination.
I must have handled that object.
Okay. The broken window is the problem. I have the broken window is a broken link I need to reset.
The shards of glass face inwards, so it was a blow from the outside. A robbery? You just found the fingerprint proof. Blood type A positive.
That goes to Richard. Yeah, we know that. What I can't figure out is how to reset bad links. I have a bad link here, and I don't know how to reset it. Drag it here. Will that clear it? Was the reptilian lizard people under orders from Obama via vaccines? But you know what? At least the Dow's over 50,000. Work is sucky. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hugs to awful. Hugs to Lex. I'm sorry. I'm about to give up on this because I can't figure out how to reset this link. Oh, there we go. Just hit the plus. Okay, there we go. All right, we're reset now. Broken window. We know the blood type matches. But the fingerprint should have gone to Richard. And it didn't. Yeah, that's bad. The footprint in the blood. Let's try that.
What does this have to do with me?
Yeah. I don't have any proof she was at the crime scene. That's my problem right now. That's my problem. I can't prove she was there. How do I prove she was there? Get out of here. What did I miss? I missed something. That's a letter. That is a double link now.
Listening to it now, I might have been a bit intense.
Uh-huh.
But if I hadn't, our story would have continued. Anyway, I meant what I said that day.
Yeah, we already talked about that. Okay. What happens if I hit this button? Okay, continue.
Here is a new detective board. Let's take a look at the clue we found.
So that just reset it, I guess? Alright. The sink blood is my one missing link here. It's A negative.
You just found the blood evidence.
She's AB negative, so that doesn't fit her. So, and I don't know enough about blood types to know if there's any kind of connection there. Also, where'd the sink go? Oh, it's through the ground. Awesome. Okay, great. Nut.
I have nothing to say about that.
Well, I just bought the game because I can't pick that photo back up. It fell through the ground. So I'm gonna stop here. Interesting concept. I mean, I just dropped the picture through the ground, a Polaroid through the ground. Some interesting things here. I think if you're gonna put this on Steam, you could probably skip the node teleportation and just go with straight movement. But I like all this. This is fun. This is fun. Even though I didn't figure it out. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. I'm going to take a quick break because I think I have how many demos? We'll roll for the next game, and I'm going to take a break because I got to use the restroom, little boy's room, and let's see what's up next. What is the next demo? Let's find out. We're getting... Lex, are you still in chat? Oh, there's a more subliminal. Subliminal. La, 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 la. Subliminal. Get out of here. 2 demos left after this. I'll be back in a moment. Yes. Actually, no, I was going to ask you a question that's you probably can't answer because it's about your job. I'll DM you later. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to use the restroom. Bye. Bye-bye. Just touch the bear. That's it. Just touch it. This looks like a weapon. Yep. Turn on the shield when holding the weapon in one hand, hold and grab trigger in the other.
There we go.
If we get, we got the straight. We get another straight. We got a nice 4 block going over to him. But of course, the game will not give us that because the boss has this rig clearly.
Oh, I got one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Stick it there. Stick it in. Stick it in. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right there. Right there. Right there. Yep. Yeah.
Hopefully nobody clips that.
I hope someone does clip that.
You two have the same ball.
Who? What? I think we have very similar colored balls.
Purple.
I'm gonna pass out.
Clip that.
I'm just watching Mike lose it on camera.
Oh,
Did somebody clip that?
Let the majesticness happen. So we take our pickaxe and we dig some holes, and then we plant some seeds, and then we water. So what am I supposed to do with this turnip other than that was just instructional? Okay, so let's get rid of that. Oh, it's not pick up, it's a hoe. Okay, so we pick up the hoe, then we hoe the ground. We hoe it up here. Hoeing it up. Okay, cool. How much hoeing do I have to do here? Obviously playing against humans, at this against bots. Husky got a bomb.
Well.
Yeah, I need to know if I'm lagging. So we're just gonna say refresh. I love my haptic vest. Yeah, when I went to the restroom, when I came back, I dropped 4% of my frames. I went from 0.1% of frames drop to 4% of frames drop. 9 seconds to streamer. Yeah, it's I don't know if there's probably a lag spike when I was in the restroom, which I'm glad it happened while I was in the restroom. Hopefully we'll pass it, but not 15 seconds. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, definitely lag spiked. So I just need someone to tell me that they refreshed. Tell me if you refresh. Shake the steak. I'm always breaking stuff. It's kind of like your stream. How you doing, Shake? How was the rest of your stream? Did I die? Shake, did I die with my Temu Steve Harvey looking ass? Okay, relax. Put the number 1 in chat. You refreshed 3 times now. Please put the number 1 in chat and tell me how long that takes. Oh shit. Yeah, everything's going to hell. Everything's going to hell. I did die? Of course I did. Of course I did. How did I die? Oh jeez. I made it really far though. I mean, I was third from the end on one of your traps. Second one's to your command. That's about 10 seconds. That's not good. That's not good. Arlen was about 15 seconds. That's not great. All right, we're gonna hang out for a minute just to see if this clears. I heard the door slam earlier, so it might have been that the person who used a ton of bandwidth is here. It was the mold. The mold killed me? That's kind of lame. Like, I was kidnapped and murdered in one of your trap houses. Shake does, for those who don't know, I'm not sure when you guys are going to hear this because there's a delay now. Shake the Steak does Sims Unhinged trap houses. And they're basically survivor contests because people die horrible ways in her Sims houses. So she has now turned it into a competition. I've been in, by my count, counting this one, 6 traps. Excuse me, 6 traps, and I have never won. I've died horribly in every single one of them. Out of control. The context is so wild. Yeah. Yeah, let me be clear on this. These are Sims trap houses. The Sims. She plays modded Sims, and she makes like people in her community, and she puts them in a house. You know, kind of like Real World or Road Rules or Jersey Shore if you're a little bit younger. I don't know what's a reality show like that today, because I don't watch reality TV anymore. Anyway, so we're in the Sims house, and everything was out of context. I was wondering if that. No, yeah. To be fair, no one dies peacefully. No one ever dies peacefully in tribes. They're all hilarious deaths, every single one of them. So yeah, follow Shake the Steak. She's back streaming again, and those are just. I will just say I never cared about The Sims until I met Shake. Shake made me care about The Sims. That is the power of Shake the Steak. I am lag spiking like crazy, so this might be the end of the stream. No, not like that. Relax, not like that. Yeah, I'm looking at my bandwidth right now off screen. That's why I'm not on the camera right now. So I'm going through some stuff. Yeah, my traffic went to absolute ass. Let me check to make sure I'm on. Yeah, I'm on the correct signal. Yeah, it's just running like shit. So I'm probably going to have to end the stream here. Okay. All right. Well, we had 3 to go. So we'll start with Subliminal and we'll finish Echoes of Mora and Space Central on Sunday because I cannot stream when I'm dropping down 10% of my total frames since I've been live. The number just keeps skyrocketing. So, any good mobile speed? Yes, but I can't buy them right away because I don't have the money. So I just bought $1,000 worth of. Oh, I can show you guys that stuff before I go. Hang on. Yeah, we're gonna end here. So I'll just show you. I'm sitting on a chair just off camera, so I'm just gonna hold some stuff into the frame. Hang on a second. Put my controllers down. So I bought a. Uh-oh. I do need that back up so I can see everything. Yep, gotta end. But relax, this means I can help you with your soft lock in a minute. So there's the actually I can't even get in frame to show this, so I'm not worried about it. There's a picture of my Discord of everything I got. So just check it out there. I'm going to end this stream because everything is still going to shit. And I need to go figure out what's going on with my internet. So I will have to talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Hold on, let me say something in chat for those who are on a lag. Net is lagging. So I need to end. Yeah. Okay, but I gotta check for a minute. Yeah, for sure, Shake. I will be. Shake, when is your next trap? I need to know. So I can set an alarm on my calendar, and I'll make sure I'm there first. Because I feel like the earlier I get to the stream, the better chance I have to survive. This is not entirely true at all. Matter of fact, this is completely false. But I'm trying to give myself some false hope, Shake. I don't have a lot going well in my life right now. But if I win the trap, I will feel like things are turning around, okay? If I can win one of Shake the Steak's infamous trap houses, I will feel like life is starting to go back on the upswing. That will be my barometer for how things are going. Oh, but here's my hand. Hi, there's my hand. That's funny. Anyway, yeah. Next lagging, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce now. I will talk to you all soon. St. Patrick's Day? Perfect. Wait, on St. Patrick's Day? Okay, cool. I will hang out in your stream completely drunk. Fantastic. Just completely drunk off my ass on green beer. Great. Can you give a sim a green tongue from beer? Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Shake, always a pleasure to see you. Lex, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you everyone else who hung out tonight. Thank you for the resubs and all that. I'll talk to you all soon. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk on Sunday. Hopefully with the new PC.